Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing something fun today for all of you G.I. Joe fans. Hopefully there are still G.I. Joe fans on this channel. I know it's been a very long time since I've done anything G.I. Joe related. So this video is for you guys. It's been a long time since I've done an updated top 10 G.I. Joe video. In fact, the last one I think was around 5 years ago. So since then I've gotten a lot of new figures, and my opinion has changed a good bit over the years. So we've got some new choices here in the lineup. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it would be fun to do an updated list here for you. So we're going to start out here in 10th place. I've got the SWAT team silent entry figure. This is an amazing G.I. Joe figure. Very unique, and he comes with tons of stuff. This has always been a favorite. In fact, I don't know why I didn't put him in my top 10 5 years ago. Like I said, my opinions have kind of changed here over the years, but this is one of my favorites. That crossbow is awesome. The shield, the riot shield, is amazing. I love these armored knee pads he's got. Yeah, this is a great figure. And I've got his shotgun over here. So that is number 10. Moving on to position number 9. Here's one that has remained in my top 10. This is Francis Pierce from the Liberators collection. This has always been a favorite of mine, and he's quite a difficult one to track down. As you can see, I've got him loose out of the box, and I also managed to pick up a brand new one a few years ago, just because I like him so much. So here he is out of his box, a great figure based off of a real person. Okay, and here he is, brand new in his box. Truly a beautiful G.I. Joe figure. Look at all the gear and medical equipment that he comes with. Really cool. All right, so that's number 9. In 8th position, we've got the Battalion Mortar Marine. An excellent G.I. Joe figure. I love this one. One of the last ones they made in the 12-inch line. This has always been a favorite of mine as well. I love his uniform. And just in general, this one brings back a lot of good memories. I remember when I first got him, I was so excited to finally have this one. He's really cool. So once again, I've got my original one loose out of the box, and I've got his mortar here. And then I also managed to pick up a brand new one as well. You know, if I see these guys for good prices, I'll pick them up again, just because they look really beautiful in their boxes. So it's nice to have one in the box, and it's also really nice to have one out of the box as well. But you can see this one has a different head sculpt. All right, so that is number 8. Moving on to number 7. We got the Force Recon Marine. Both of these guys are in the Marine Forces collection, which is a great collection of G.I. Joes. This one is awesome. I've always loved this one. Once again, I'm not really sure why he didn't make it in my prior top 10 video, but he's here now. Yeah, this one is amazing. I love the look of him. And I also have managed to pick this one up brand new. That one also has a different head sculpt. But anyway, this is a beautiful figure. All right, moving on to number 6. All right, this is the Electro Harley figure. A spectacular G.I. Joe set that I picked up a few years ago now. And this one was an instant favorite of mine. Truly one of the best in my opinion. This is such a beautiful set. That Harley is so nice, so realistic, and the figure is beautiful as well. This looks great on display. Such a great figure. All right, guys, moving on to number 5 on the list. We're getting up there now. This one has remained the same from my past list. This is the State Trooper figure. He has maintained his position on my list. What can I say about this figure? You know I love this one. He's awesome. So unique and just so much detail on him. Also very, very difficult to track down these days. Here he is. I would like to get him brand new again to have an extra one, but like I said, he's a real pain to track down and very expensive. And it's not hard to see why. This is a great collectible G.I. Joe. Really awesome. And that's from the Security Forces collection. All right, number 4 on the list. This one has actually moved down from last time. This is the World War One Doughboy, which is a beautiful, beautiful figure. The reason why he's moved down though is because I got another one that I didn't have before, and he, in my opinion, is just a little bit better than the Doughboy. But that's just my opinion, of course. But the Doughboy is, of course, a classic G.I. Joe figure. It's so nice to see a World War One figure. It's definitely a time period that kind of gets overshadowed. Well, that definitely gets overshadowed by World War II. So it's nice to see this figure made by Hasbro. Yeah, so much detail on him, and that has always been a favorite. All right, guys. Well, I have some honorable mentions that I'm going to pull out first before I reveal the top 3 choices. So here's a quick look at the top figures so far. A great lineup here of G.I. Joe figures. Okay, guys, so I've got quite a few honorable mentions here. You don't know how hard it is to choose favorites with these G.I. Joe figures. They're all so awesome in their own way. So I do have a pretty good lineup here of honorable mentions. And we're going to start out with the Marine Raider. As you guys know, this was my very first G.I. Joe figure, so this one brings back such great memories. I was so excited to get this figure all the way back in 2012. So yeah, this figure holds a lot of really special memories for me, and he's really awesome. A lot of great detailing on him. Okay, so that's our first honorable mention. And moving on, we got the Devil's Brigade, which used to be in the top 10, but I've moved him down. But still, this is a great figure. I actually packed him back up in his box at the moment. Part of the Liberators collection. Comes with the Johnson light machine gun. Very unique figure, and I love the dirt on his face. Great detailing on him. All right, next up is the Jungle Tunnel Rat. This is one of my favorites. And I also have put him back in his box at the moment. Yeah, what an incredible and unique figure. I really like the head sculpt on this one with the paint. And he comes with a Doberman. Just a great Vietnam figure. And he looks beautiful in his box as well. All right, next honorable mention is part of the Navy SEALs collection. This is the Navy SEAL Rapid Repel. A great figure. The Navy SEALs collection, as you'll see here, is one of my favorite G.I. Joe collections. Just some really solid figures. And this is a great one. So there he is. And all of them are quite difficult to track down as well. They're usually going for pretty high prices, especially these days. So next up is another Navy SEALs. This is the Shore Security figure. Another great one. Very unique. Love that shotgun. Especially I love the shotgun shells across his chest. Really beautiful. All right, and the next honorable mention is yet again part of the Navy SEALs collection. This is the Navy SEAL Beach Landing figure, which I really love. This one actually almost made it into my top 10 just because I love him so much. He just looks awesome with his scuba gear. Beautiful figure. Definitely one of the best that Hasbro's made, in my opinion. All right, and the last two here, I've got the Desert Marine, part of the Marine Forces collection. This is one of those obscure G.I. Joe figures that I feel like not a lot of people know about. He definitely went under the radar, and he just very, very hard to find. It took me a long time to get him. But this one's really cool. He's pretty simple, but I love the camo uniform. That gun is amazing. And especially, one of my favorite parts is his helmet with those night vision goggles on top. Really awesome. So, that's why I have him in here. And then lastly, okay, I've got this beautiful G.I. Joe set, the Salute to the Chiefs, which is definitely one of the holy grail G.I. Joe sets. Once again, he almost made it in the top 10, but not quite there just because I have so many other favorites. But this guy is beautiful. I still have not taken him out of his box. I just can't do it. I really can't. I want to keep all these uniforms in here. So, but anyway, a great figure. And I highly recommend picking up all these figures, of course. You will not regret it. These are some great G.I. Joes. So, all right, guys, so those are the honorable mentions that I have. Quite a few here, but it's just so hard choosing favorites. There are so many great figures here. So, all right, guys, we're going to be moving on to the top 3, so stay tuned. All right, guys, well, here we are, and I'm about to reveal my top 3 favorite G.I. Joe figures. So, in third place, we've got First Lieutenant John R. Fox, part of the Liberators collection. And, yeah, what can I say about this figure? This is a beautiful figure. I tracked him down for a long time, and with help from my friend MIB, Master Museum, I was able to finally get this one a few years ago. And he remains a favorite. As soon as I got him and took him out of the box, you know, he just became an instant favorite. He's incredibly rare, very valuable, and just really great. Hasbro did a really good job with this figure. He's based off of a real person, of course. And yeah, I really like the head sculpt especially. They did a good job with it. Just such a unique figure. He's really beautiful. So that's why he's in third place. I would really like to get him brand new again, which I know is crazy considering how hard it was to get him the first time. But I would like to get him brand new again, just to have 2 on hand. So we'll see if that ever happens, but I'm very thankful to have this one. This is definitely a holy grail G.I. Joe figure. All right, moving on to number 2. Number 2 is the Normandy Pathfinder. This has not changed from my last top 10 video. Also part of the Liberators collection. This remains a favorite of mine. I love this one so much. In fact, the Liberators collection is just definitely one of the best that Hasbro put out. And this one is also very hard to find. I also would like to get him again brand new to have a spare on hand. But yeah, the detail is phenomenal. I love the helmet with the netting and the rag straps, the head sculpt with the dirt, or I guess face paint or whatever. The uniform is great. I love that carbine. Yeah, this is a fantastic figure. So that is number 2. He has remained in second position here. And number 1, I think you guys already probably know who number 1 is if you watched my last video. It remains the Point du Hoc Army Ranger from the D-Day collection. This figure just can't be topped, in my opinion. He for years now has remained number 1 in my mind, and I just think this is the coolest figure that Hasbro put out in the G.I. Joe 12-inch line. So as you can see, this is my original one, loose, and then luckily I was able to get this one again, brand new in his box. So I was really happy about that, for a pretty decent price too. Because this one is definitely worth having brand new in the box as well. But as you can see, fantastic figure, decked out with tons of equipment. And here he is, brand new in the box, a different head sculpt. Really beautiful. I love how these figures are packaged. It just looks fantastic. All right, guys. So my top 3 has remained pretty much the same, except for the addition of John Fox. So yeah, those are my top 3 favorite figures, and it's likely that these 3 will remain as my favorites. So, alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a super fun time doing this again. It's been so long since I did an updated G.I. Joe top 10 video. In fact, it's been a long time since I've done a G.I. Joe video for that matter. Unfortunately, there just really aren't any G.I. Joes that I want anymore. I pretty much have all the ones I ever wanted, which is kind of sad, but it's been a lot of fun, and maybe occasionally I will pick up another Joe. We'll see. But I will always love these figures. Bring back a lot of really good memories, and they're just really awesome. It's a shame that Hasbro cut the line, the 12-inch line, and stopped making these figures. I feel like they could have done so much more. So that's pretty unfortunate. But anyway, we've got some great figures here, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.